Hey viewers and viewresses, my name is General Red Strategist and welcome back to Sir You Being Hunted. It's time for another challenge, ladies and gentlemen, because I've not done one in a while. This is the Gunslinger challenge. It's basically a robot slaying challenge because I'm unimaginative and I basically just find myself these days having to basically put spins on these, on basically variations of the same challenge over and over again. But basically, like I say, it's a robot slaying challenge, but with a twist. In true Wild West fashion, I have to slay robots, but with a gun typically found in the Wild West, namely a revolver. So I can only score points by killing robots with a revolver. I can kill robots with whatever weapon I want, but I'll only score points with the revolver, ladies and gentlemen. I know I'm labouring that point a little bit now. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to start the timer. We got 1 hour. Here we go. Right, 1 hour is underway. Timer is going. So the point system is going to be as follows. Hunters 1 point, Hounds 2, Squires 3, Poachers 4, Scarecrows 5, and Riders 10. Now I'm starting as just the default aristocrat class here, so I've not got any weapons to begin with, so I'll need to find weapons. I have customised the biomes, as you can tell, and on top of that, with the robot spawn rates, I've customised those as well. So at the moment, there will only be hunters spawning, but after about 20 minutes or so, then pretty much every other robot type is going to spawn. I haven't maxed them out, but I've certainly increased them enough to the point where we shouldn't be absolutely swamped by them, but we'll get a good fair few with any luck. Oh, got my revolver straight off the bat. Look at that. I mean, I know it kind of increases the chances of getting a gun when you customise a biome to sort of look like an industrial biome by default. Yes, you do tend to end up with probably higher instances of guns and ammo spawning. I say probably. It's not really probably, is it, at all? It's definitely. But I suppose, that just makes things more interesting, doesn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Now, I apologise if I sound a little tired, or, if I slur my words in this video. It's in the evening, as I want to record this. It's been a long day at work, let me put it that way. It's been a very long day, and the day before was quite a long day at work as well. Because the thing is, this last couple of days, I have been helping out with basically examinations at my place of work, verbal exams. I've been helping examine them. And the thing is, for the particular course that they're run on, they are pretty intense, and that's even with regular breaks between each one. Because the thing is, each student who is presenting gets about 45 minutes to present, so it's like a 20-minute presentation. Then, myself and the colleague who I'm examining alongside, we'll take 5 to basically discuss immediate thoughts, figure out what questions we're going to ask the student, things like that. Then you have like a 10-minute Q&A, and then the sort of remaining 10 minutes or so to basically sit down one-on-one with the other examiner and just sort of hammer out the final mark that we're going to give it, the grade. And like I say, in total that's about 45 minutes dedicated to each individual presentation, each student. So as you can imagine, it means that progress is a bit slow, especially when you've got gaps between each one, just to allow for quick breaks. Well, I say quick breaks. Some of the breaks were rather large, which as a result just makes it sort of drag out a bit more. Not that I'm complaining about that, but yeah, it just means that it's very busy. And I think part of the reason they've given long breaks this time around is just because acknowledging that obviously the second term of the academic year has only just started, and acknowledging that of course we have a lot of commitments, because a lot of courses have all started up at once, a lot of modules and stuff like that. Naturally, probably means, that many of the examiners might not have had full time to read all of the preparatory notes before going in to the classroom, to the exam room. Hence why they give big breaks on the day, so that between presentations, if there's any notes you need to take a look at. You can do. So even though it sounds like there's big breaks in the middle of them, reality is usually, during those breaks, you're not really relaxing, you're reading quickly, getting to grips with some basic material and whatever else have you. Sufficient material that would allow you to be able to comment on someone else's work. Alright, I just realised obviously having got my revolver, I could actually just be killing robots already, but I'm not doing that just yet. I will do in a little bit though. Got a piece of paper here in front of me, by the way, just so I can scroll down a tally as I'm going along, as usual. Now, I hope you know, you guys are all doing well as well, and I hope you're looking forward to a nice, sedate, relaxing challenge. Like I say, it's an evening, so I am a bit tired, but hopefully my concentration maintains. I don't get shot to pieces in this here challenge. Hopefully I don't get shot to pieces after just, you know, frigging 15 minutes or whatever. Can I shoot these guys, get a couple of points? Get you. That's 2 points straight off the bat. Very good. Well, let me tally those up and back up so the other robots don't come in. There we go, see, 2 points already added to the score. Still got a load of bullets left. Could always go and have a look at these bodies, just to see if maybe they got anything on them, anything useful. I'll take a shotgun, even though I can't score points with that. Nonetheless, I could use it to take out robots if I get into a bit of a pickle, a bit of a predicament. I'll take the bandages though, those are always pretty useful. Okay. Now the thing is, I have been letting my schedule actually on the channel run down kind of low recently, because you know me, I always have pre-uploaded content just to keep me going for a few days, you know, in case I ever get a day where I can't record because I'm too busy or whatever. But recently, what with work being very busy, I just haven't really had much of an opportunity to record anything, and I've been meaning to record some for quite a bit these last few days. Just haven't really got around to actually doing so. Whoop, careful game, don't lag out on me. So, the thing is, I was always just sort of struggling to think, what shall I do? What shall I do for, you know, a challenge, something like that? Because I didn't really just want to do another podcast-style episode. I wanted to, you know, try and do something a bit different for a change. And then in the end, I just got to a point where I thought, fuck it. I was trying to sort of think of something crazy or weird, something a bit unique, but then I thought, nothing's really coming to me, I'll just do a variation on a robot slaying challenge, why the hell not? I'll be a Wild West gunslinger. It's high noon. Oop. This town ain't big enough for the both of us. Probably I should be saying things like that as I take out some of the robots, shouldn't I? Maybe, I don't know. Any robots? There's 2 of you over here. I'm coming for you, bitches. You some bitches, I'm coming for you. This field ain't big enough for the 2 of us. Get out of here. Actually, for the 3 of us, I should say. Get out of it. There we go. That is 2 more points for me, taking my total up to 4. Alright, you got anything on you? Shotgun ammo and an old boot. Get rid of that. What about your pal? Has he got anything good on him? Broken. Discard. I'm going to discard that because I've already got tons of bandages. It'll be fine. If we ever want any more, we can always just kill off a robot and we'll be absolutely fine and dandy. Right. What was I fucking saying? Was I talking about work a moment ago? Completely distracted myself. No, actually I was just talking about thingy, wasn't I? Trying to think of a sort of unique or original challenge. To be honest, these days, whenever I try and put my mind to thinking of a kind of very new, unique challenge that I could do, honestly, I can never really think of anything, because I've done so many challenges now that I feel like I've kind of, I don't know, covered all the unique bases, to put it that way. Well, there's a lot of ammo in here, I'll take that, thank you. And, of course, the issue there is just that from now on, I really think, increasingly, a lot of my challenges are essentially just variations, like I say, of the same theme or the same idea, you know. slay X number of robots or score X number of points or whatever by killing robots or collecting items, blah blah blah, or just do random wild stuff or whatever. Wait, go over there. Ooh. Game sort of freaked out a little bit then, but it's fine. Wait. That's 5 and 6. There we go. 5 and 6 points. There we go. Come here. You got nothing on you. Get out of here. And you don't really have anything of use to me either. Well, there we go. Okay, 6 points. Not doing too bad. Not doing too bad at all, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, you know what would be an interesting topic of conversation now that I think about it? You know what I'm actually thinking of recently? I've been thinking about maybe, and this is just, you know, random digression all of a sudden, but any board game fans out there? I'm sure there's plenty of you out there watching this. I've been thinking about getting into board games again recently, but I've been thinking, you know, I should go on Amazon sometime. I should have a look for some maybe different and slightly more unique board games. An interesting one actually I did see available on Amazon. It apparently has loads of expansions to it. Is a game called Seven Wonders, which is sort of like I think it's like a bit of a fusion of a board and a card game. Has like a theme of ancient civilizations, and the idea of, you know, trying to sort of run an ancient civilization against other players and see who wins. I'm guessing by scoring the most points or whatever. But apparently it leaves a bit of room for strategy, and like I say, there's a base game of it, and then there's expansions that add all kinds of stuff. So that's something that I noticed on Amazon. I thought it looks kind of interesting, actually. Kind of interesting indeed. But no, I need to actually look, because I'd love to actually get my hands on some unique board games and things like that. Not necessarily anything too complicated, though. You know, something reasonably straightforward that I could say play with family or whatever, whenever they visit. Because the thing is, the only board game, well, the only couple of sort of board/tabletop games that I have in my flat are friggin' Scrabble, which, you know, I enjoy a good round of Scrabble. Or the other alternative to that is just I have a set of dominoes, and that's kind of it. So, you know, whenever I have family visiting round in an evening, we will sort of break out the Scrabble and the dominoes. But it'd be good maybe to, I don't know, see if I can try and get my hands on some other stuff as well. Some other board games. Maybe that's sort of suitable for, you know, something that perhaps would be kind of appealing to an adult player, but which maybe isn't so kind of complex that you would end up basically trying to explain the rules to someone else, and it would be like that one ProZD video, you know, the one trying to explain card games. And if you've ever seen that video, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like you trying to explain something to someone and they just cannot get the fucking rules, and they have no idea what you're talking about. But yeah, so Seven Wonders, that's one that I've seen, which I'll admit kind of does look interesting, and so, you know, I may save up a bit of money and see if I can buy it. But I'm sure there are other recommendations people have out there. I mean, hell, maybe I should just go for some of the traditionals as well. Just get myself a fucking classic Monopoly or something, though. Having said that, I don't know. Some members of my family aren't too keen on Monopoly. Admittedly, because Monopoly is one of those games that can sort of drag on for ages and ages. And Monopoly is one of those games where, if you're a player of it, sometimes you've got to have the patience of a saint, because people disagree over certain rules and things like that. Even though, actually, you know, we should all just read the rule book, and it's probably very, very straightforward. Or alternatively, if not Monopoly, maybe, I don't know, maybe Clue or something. Get a fancy version of that, who knows. I mean, Clue is the American name of it, though, isn't it? Cluedo is what it's called here in the UK. Maybe I should just get that. Yeah, it's always a classic, you know, you never know. But yeah, it's like, part of me's thinking, should I get maybe some, you know, bog standard ones? Or maybe should I, you know, mix it up a bit and get some new or slightly more interesting ones? Something a bit more unique. You know, a board game which I sometimes think to myself I should try and learn the rules of? I think it's one of those board games which, you know, you sort of look at it at first and you think, oh god, it looks really complicated. But, I don't know, some people say that apparently it's really not. Risk, you know? The sort of Napoleonic sort of strategy board game, that one. I don't know, maybe I should try that one out. Alright, that's point number 7. Number 8 is coming around this corner. Oi. Gotcha. There we go. Let me top those up. 7, 8. 8 points is what we're at the moment, thank God. And still get friggin' shotgun ammo should I need it. Really don't know why I'm collecting all this shotgun ammo. It's kind of pointless. I guess I'm just collecting it in case I need to, I don't know, get more revolver ammo by killing a squire or something. Even more shotgun ammo, thank God. Great. How much have I got now? 8 spare shells. 2 in the barrels. Great. Oh. Wait. The fuck are these guys? They fucking have a shootout in here before? Because I didn't. Must have been the robots trying to kill each other. Why am I also collecting all these alarm clocks? I really don't need that many. 3 will probably do for now. I've got the match for lighting fires. I guess if I just want to pull some attention across, maybe. Maybe that will work. Alright, let me just do some inventory management here. Pull things across like that. Great. I'll keep hold of the axe as well for the time being, just because might be useful. But yeah, Risk, ladies and gentlemen. That's a board game that I probably really should try and learn the rules of, because I remember when I was a kid, my parents had a copy of Risk. And I always remember as a kid sort of opening it up and just finding all like the little figures, you know, like the little Napoleonic musketeers and the cannons and the little cavalry. Stuff like that. Thinking they always look kind of cool, but of course never knowing how to actually play that game. So fuck it, maybe I'll get a copy of Risk and maybe I'll sort of actually try and learn the rules of it. So I think it would probably be worth it, wouldn't it, ladies and gents? Probably would. Right, let's get my revolver out again. I hear bleeping. Where are you? Are you over by the house? Possibly are. Yeah, so let me know in the comments, any other good board games out there? Oh no, that's where you are. Any other good board games, actually, that you've encountered before, which will be worth playing? There's one, actually, I forget the name of it, but it's, one, I think there's several versions of it. There's like an American version, I think there's a British version, a European version. But it's something like you have railway lines. It's like a train ride across a country. And you have to, like, I don't know, get control of as many lines as possible. Does anyone know which one I'm talking about? Does anyone know the name of it? You'll see it on Amazon. Fucking hell, there we go, 2 more points. Alright, that takes us to 10 points total, thank God. I hear more robots en route. Shells, discard, eat, discard. There's the other botty, they said botty. There's the other botty over here. Or the body, even. Who else is knocking around? I hear you. Who else wants shooting? Who else wants a bullet? It's high noon, bitch! There we go. Right, it's 11th point right there, thank God. Okay, I'm just going to retreat from that fence in case I glitch out and get stuck on it, as is sometimes wont to happen in Surrey being hunted. Alright, discard. Oh, did I just eat that? Yes, I did. That's good. That's what I wanted to do. Great. So is he just sort of on his own there? It's kind of curious. I would have thought he'd have a partner around that robot, but apparently didn't. So yeah, anyone know the name of that board game that's about railways? I mean, I know it's fucking vague as hell. There's probably loads of board games about railways. Right, that's 12 points. Very good. Are you? There you are. Give me more shotgun ammo that I clearly do not need. I've got so bloody much of it. What am I doing with all the shotgun ammo? Alright, well, 12 points is fine, actually, come to think of it. The way I've scrolled down the page, actually, it looks like I've scrolled 3 lines. Okay, there we go. I just redid it. 12. 12 points. 12 points. It'll get interesting in this challenge a bit later on, when the riders and stuff start spawning. Because if I can kill a rider with a revolver, that'll be freaking 10 points. Having said that, though, now that I think about it, actually, this is where the shotgun could come in useful. Because I could sort of use the shotgun to weaken a rider and then quickly switch to the revolver to finish him off. And technically I'd still be scoring points there, I do think. That would be the case, wouldn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Or do you think that I'd be that would be kind of cheating a little bit. I don't think it's cheating. I just said use the revolver to kill the robots to spawn points. Spawn points? Score points, even. I didn't say that specifically you had to do it entirely with the revolver. Oh, careful. What is doing that? What is doing that? I don't know what that is. I've never encountered that in the game before. What the hell? That does not sound like the werewolves. Oh, what the? The ground shaking. What? Something. What is that? What the fuck is that? What the hell? What are you doing? What is he doing? He's smashing my stuff. Don't you hit Chester, you son of a bitch. Put that on. Attack this. Oh my god. What the hell? Woof. What the heck is he doing? Oh my god, that really isn't good.